If you are facing battles that seem invisible, yet relentless, if doors that once opened freely now feel sealed without reason, if your efforts rise but crumble at the edge of breakthrough, this prayer is for you. If you sense resistance that has no face, sleepless nights that make no sense, sudden fear, delay, or a heaviness that never leaves, this prayer was prepared for you. You may not even understand why things collapse just when they begin to flourish. You pray, you plan, you wait, and still something unseen interferes. These are not ordinary struggles. These are spiritual battles that require spiritual answers. Some of you have been fighting cycles of disappointment. You fix one thing and 3 more fall apart. You work hard, yet results slip through your fingers. People turn cold without cause. Finances dry up unexpectedly. Relationships shift in strange directions. You keep asking yourself, what is happening to me? It is not madness, it is warfare. When darkness sets assignments against your progress, human effort alone cannot prevail. These battles demand more than wisdom or courage. They demand divine intervention. Psalm 59 was written from that kind of night. David was surrounded by enemies sent to destroy him. He could not rest. He could not trust those near him, and yet he did not lose his voice. He turned his fear into prayer and his anxiety into authority. "Deliver me from my enemies, O God," he said. That wasn't a cry of weakness. It was a statement of spiritual awareness. He knew that the battle was bigger than swords. It was the clash between light and darkness. You might be in that same season. Maybe the attacks haven't come through people with weapons, but through rejection, delay, strange losses, or sudden confusion. Maybe you've been facing invisible resistance, things that make no sense, doors that close without reason, relationships that turn cold without cause. You have prayed, fasted, waited, and yet the pressure keeps returning. If that sounds like your story, you are not alone. Many believers walk through silent warfare without knowing its source. They wake up tired, though they slept. They plan well, yet everything scatters. They sense unseen opposition, yet cannot explain it. This prayer is for those moments when logic fails, but faith still whispers that God is not done. Psalm 59 is more than a cry for help. It's a manual for midnight victory. It teaches that when darkness gathers, God laughs. When the wicked rise, God rises higher. When they return each night with noise and plotting, His strength remains constant. The lesson is simple, but powerful. We don't fight noise with noise. We overcome chaos with calm authority. So tonight, as you listen, remember, you don't need to prove yourself to your enemies. You don't need to explain your pain to those who misunderstand you. All you need is to invite God into the hour of battle. Because when the Lord steps into midnight, judgment becomes protection, and the storm becomes silence. You came here on time. You didn't stumble upon this prayer by accident. There is a reason you are hearing these words right now. God arranges appointments in the spirit moments where what was hidden becomes clear, and what was delayed begins to move. You may have carried burdens through the day, but tonight, those burdens will meet their boundary. Before we pray, I want you to understand this. Spiritual attacks are real, but so is spiritual defense. The same God who heard David's cries still listens today. He defends quietly but completely. He doesn't just stop the attack. He exposes the reason behind it. Some of the battles you're facing are not about punishment. They're about preparation. Every trial has been pushing you toward alignment with your divine purpose. If you've been facing constant resistance, repeated failures right at the edge of breakthrough, emotional fatigue that words cannot explain, or the heaviness that returns at night, this prayer is your moment of release. You've come to the right place at the right hour, and you came on time. Nothing about this gathering is random. So as you listen, I invite you to open your heart quietly. Don't rush. Don't worry about what tomorrow holds. Let this moment belong fully to God. His word says, "The Lord will laugh at them for he sees that their day is coming. That means every force working against your peace has an expiration date, and that date begins now. In this prayer, we will not shout into the darkness. We will speak from authority. We will not plead in fear. We will stand in peace. You will hear calm words, but they will carry the weight of judgment against every evil rising against your life. Because this is not just a prayer, it is a divine courtroom session where heaven speaks and darkness is silenced. As we move forward, hold this question in your heart. What has been trying to steal my peace? Is it a person, a pattern, a dream, or an unseen weight that follows you? Bring that to the altar of this prayer. We are not here to repeat fear. We are here to witness victory. Tonight, Psalm 59 will come alive. The same God who defended David will defend you. The same presence that shielded him from betrayal will surround your house. Every plan drawn against your name will scatter quietly. You will not end this night the same way you began it. Now take a deep breath. Feel the stillness. Let the noise of the day fade. You are safe here. You are seen. You are heard. You are not praying alone. Heaven is standing with you. This is your midnight judgment hour, and peace is about to be restored. Stay with me through this moment. Do not rush. Let your heart settle. Breathe slowly and allow these words to reach the parts of your spirit that have been carrying weight in silence. The same God who defended David will defend you. The same power that broke his siege will break yours. Let's begin the prayer. Father, at this midnight hour, I come before you with stillness and conviction. Deliver me from my enemies and defend me from those who rise against me. Every unseen hand lifted against my peace meets the shield of your presence. Invisible gatherings formed in secret fall apart under the calm weight of your voice. Confusion fills their counsels. Their own words return to wound them. I name every worker of wickedness, witches, jealous rivals, manipulative spirits, human betrayers, and release their arrows back to sender. Every curse spoken in bitterness loses its ground. Where they predicted my failure, you plant me in victory. Where they wished my shame, you robe me with honor. Where they plotted delay, you release acceleration. Though the mighty gather, I rest in your laughter over their pride. Spiritual assassins roaming the night find no entrance here. Jealous messengers lose their path. The traps they dug close over their own feet. Awake, Lord, as my defender. Walk through my atmosphere. Expose betrayal, witchcraft, and hidden malice. No enemy can overrun me. No curse can outlive me. No altar can overshadow the covenant sealed upon my life. Let the watchers of evil grow weary before dawn, while their strength melts like wax before divine fire. March through my territory, O Lord of hosts. Surround my dwelling with your armies. Intercept and judge every messenger of darkness returning from its errand. Every arrow fired against my house, my calling, or my destiny goes back to its origin. No power shall feed on my peace, and no sorcery shall rewrite my story, for judgment has already begun. As you protected David from those who hunted him, guard me now. Let every Saul tracking my footsteps fall into confusion. Let every spy sent to watch my dwelling meet your consuming presence and retreat in fear. Every restless spirit circling my life meets the sword of divine judgment. The mockers who whispered in darkness taste their... You laugh at those who boast against the righteous. Their gatherings dissolve like smoke. Their documents of destruction burn in unseen fire. My peace mocks their schemes. My joy breaks their networks. My progress scatters their enchantments. I wait in calm confidence, knowing that your strength does not slumber. Arrows of failure, sickness, and delay return to sender. Jealousy loses its voice. Night visitors vanish beneath holy light. You are not silent concerning my case. Justice moves through the darkness with quiet authority, and my soul rests in safety. This midnight belongs to you. Every plan drawn against me is overturned. Those who whispered evil now hear their own echoes. The curses they uttered become their own confusion. The strength of my enemies melts in silence. Their unity breaks, their steps falter, and their shadows accuse them. My name, image, and destiny are released from every evil register. Fire passes through every record where I was falsely written. Those who lied against me are pursued by truth until repentance finds them. Every hand that plotted loses grip. Every mouth that cursed speaks confusion. Every eye that watched for harm beholds divine reversal. Let the tables turn without noise and the storm move without warning. Justice flows like breath, unseen yet unstoppable. I will not fight with anger, but stand in calm authority, covered by divine order. Those who dig pits fall within them. Those who spread nets walk into their snares. Those who desired my tears taste their own. My life breathes restoration, honor where shame was wished, abundance where lack was declared, and acceleration where delay was spoken. My rising becomes heaven's quiet laughter. Now I am surrounded not by fear, but by light, not by confusion, but by peace. You are awake within this hour. Every tongue of judgment is silent. Every trap has collapsed. The manipulator's mask has fallen. The betrayer's secret exposed. The fear meant for me returns to its maker, and confusion dwells in the camp of those who rejoiced in my pain. Walk through my home, Lord. Cleanse every room, every possession, every corner. Remove hidden gifts that carry wrong intentions. Let those who swore to see me fall witness my rising. My peace becomes their correction, and my stability their revelation. That divine covering cannot be pierced by envy. Day, calm victory rests on my pillow. While I sleep, heaven wages silent warfare. Weapons misfire, voices fade, altars crumble. I release every battle that is not mine, refuse every fear designed by men, and take hold of quiet confidence. The night bows before your authority. Demonic chains break in stillness. Evil coordination dissolves without a sound. I will awaken in peace, because judgment has passed through the camp of my enemies, and I remain untouched beneath the shield of your presence. The midnight deepens, and I remain steady beneath your unseen wings. You are not a distant defender, but a present force that moves in silence. Every scheme designed in secret is exposed under the quiet fire of your justice. Those who spoke lightly of harm begin to taste the weight of their own intent. Every curse disguised as a blessing loses its mask. Every gift sent with hidden poison turns to dust before it reaches my hands. The words of the envious lose their power, and the sentences written in anger fade into nothing. My atmosphere clears, my spirit breathes again, and peace settles where anxiety once stood. Mandacis untan. Those who waited for my fall are met by their own shadows. The pits they dug widen beneath their own feet. Their laughter echoes back in the silence of this hour. I do not rejoice in their ruin. I rest in your justice. You return to each one according to their deeds, and none can question your fairness. The spirit of delay is broken. The hands that restrained my progress release it. Every evil timeline drawn against my destiny is rewritten by your will. My seasons align with divine rhythm, and the doors that were closed without authority open by themselves. Networks that conspired in darkness crumble without a sound. Their strength evaporates. Their communication fails, and their plans collide and scatter. Those who united in wickedness turn against one another, while I walk through the aftermath untouched. Peace becomes my shield, and integrity my sword. I fight no one. I simply stand still. My calm becomes my armor, my silence my weapon, and my stillness my declaration that God is near. The watchers of the night lose sight of me. Every spiritual spy and every monitoring presence is blinded by the brilliance of divine light. As they look, they see confusion. As they search, they find fire. Their reports are empty because their vision has failed. I separate my name from every incantation and withdraw my likeness from every altar. My destiny is hidden in the sanctuary of God, unreachable to sorcery and immune to manipulation. I am sealed by a peace that cannot be counterfeited. Those who swore to see me bow watch as grace rewrites my story. My stability offends their expectation. My quiet joy answers their mockery. In me, they see that divine protection is real, and that no evil lasts beyond its season. The night grows lighter because you are near. My heart steadies in the rhythm of your presence. I feel no panic, no rush, only assurance. Every plot has ended, every weapon has failed, and every whisper has turned to silence. I lie down in peace, knowing judgment has spoken without a sound. The hour is still, and I remain at peace while your unseen power moves through the atmosphere. You walk quietly among the intentions of men, separating truth from deceit and exposing what was hidden. Every heart that rose against me now faces the reflection of its own darkness. You need no thunder to speak, no flame to prove your strength. Your silence carries the sound of justice. Those who built weapons with confidence discover that their tools betray them. Their arrows turn in mid-flight. Their strategies dissolve into the air. I do not fight them. I simply stand still and let your will complete its course. Judgment does not always arrive with noise. Sometimes it walks softly, cloaked in mercy, but certain in outcome. Every spirit of envy that breathed my name tonight grows weary. The watchers who stood at the edge of my light fall into confusion. Every enemy that thought I was alone now sees that I am surrounded by quiet fire. Even the ground beneath me has become holy, guarded, and untouchable. Let those who speak false kindness be revealed by their own tone. Let every partnership that hides deception crumble without confrontation. I ask not for revenge, only for truth to rise like morning. May integrity become my defender, and may every dishonest intention lose its disguise. The altars that mention me in darkness now stand deserted. The sacrifices offered against me have turned to ashes. The energy once directed toward my downfall returns to its senders as weariness, as restlessness, as unanswered desire. I do not curse them. I only withdraw my light from their company, and their schemes die without fuel. Every demonic covenant that used my name is broken. My bloodline is cleansed, my destiny realigned. The oath spoken against me cannot cross the border of divine grace. Even those who once lent their hands to evil will find their strength failing as heaven reclaims its own. Lord, walk through my environment again. Remove the residue of dark meetings. Erase the marks of evil presence. Let the winds carry away every trace of hostility. Replace it with the fragrance of peace, so that even my enemies will sense calm when they approach. I affirm that I am free from every invisible cage. My voice, once targeted, now carries power. My feet, once hindered, now move freely. My mind, once disturbed, now rests in clarity. You have separated me from the patterns of oppression and planted me beside still waters. Every unseen chain that held my progress melts under divine breath. Every wall crumbles without a sound. The things that resisted me yield. The paths that were closed unfold. The hands that fought me withdraw in surrender. As the hour matures, I remain unmoved. The storm may whisper outside, but peace has taken root inside me. I am not waiting for safety. I am already safe. Your judgment has passed through, and only grace remains. The night grows quieter, yet I know you are still working. What men call silence is only the sound of heaven moving without announcement. You turn thoughts inside out, and the hearts of my accusers lose their certainty. Those who once stood in arrogance now face the mirror of their own words. Their pride finds no foundation because you have shifted the ground beneath them. Every altar that rose against my peace loses its fire. The priests of darkness find no voice, and the smoke of their offerings vanishes before it reaches the sky. Every evil intention returns to its sender as exhaustion and confusion. Where they plan to rise, their own weight pulls them down. The spirits that fed on fear find none in me. My confidence is quiet but firm. I do not speak too much, for my silence is already a declaration. The authority of your presence stands beside me and needs no display. The calm in my soul is proof that you have taken over the battle. Every whisper of manipulation is broken. Every spell of delay is reversed. Every chain of limitation snaps without a sound. The rhythm of my life changes. It begins to move in divine timing again. Where there was stagnation, there is now motion. Where there was heaviness, there is release. Those who watch for my downfall grow weary in their observation. They search for evidence of failure, but find growth instead. They expected shame, but see elevation. Their confusion is complete because you have turned my weakness into testimony. The household where my name was discussed for harm receives divine interruption. Dreams meant to weaken me are scattered. The arrows of envy lose direction. Even in their sleep, those who curse me wrestle with their own words. For you have made my peace a rebuke to their evil. I am not moved by fear. They walk through their territory untouched, because the ground responds to your command, not theirs. I belong to a higher government, and every law written in darkness has been annulled. The gates of my destiny stand open again. The keepers who tried to close them are gone. Every document of delay is torn. Every wall of opposition has fallen. My inheritance rises before me untouched, preserved by unseen hands. I declare that I am no longer the pursued. I am the established. I am not running. I am reigning. My peace is not borrowed. It is built upon the eternal foundation of divine injustice. I live beyond the reach of their plots. The night is almost spent, and I feel no fear. The hour that once carried dread now carries victory. Every attack has met its answer. Every curse its return. Every false word its correction. I walk in quiet strength, and my atmosphere agrees that the Lord has spoken. The night bends toward morning, and the air grows still. You, Lord, remain awake, moving through unseen places where words once lingered and arrows once flew. Every whisper of evil fades in your presence. Those who swore to see me fail are greeted by their own silence. Their confidence weakens, their gatherings dissolve, and their voices lose command. I rest without fear. The shadows no longer speak. The fear that tried to enter my room cannot find a doorway. The atmosphere around me is filled with peace that cannot be disturbed. The storms that used to shake me now lose their sound before they reach my spirit. I am protected, not by noise or defense, but by calm authority. Every covenant that spoke against my progress is void. The hands that lifted in hatred now tremble without reason. The same energy that pursued me turns back in confusion. I have no need to fight. Your word fights for me, your peace guards me, and your silence judges the darkness. The snares of deception have vanished. The traps that once waited on my path are covered with light. I step forward freely, and every step exposes another plan that cannot stand. Even my quiet breathing tonight becomes an act of I move through a field of former battles and see only peace. Every hidden enemy that vowed to disturb my rising is removed from the path. Their access is denied, their maps erased. They have no entry to my life because you have redrawn the boundaries. I am no longer accessible to manipulation, and the energy of wickedness finds no resting place near me. Let every house that conspired against me be filled with confusion until repentance finds them. Let every night meeting scatter before it begins. The darkness that hosted them now testifies against them. Their alliances weaken, their names lose meaning, and their influence fades like mist under the morning sun. The rhythm of my life changes again. Where fear once waited, boldness stands. Where delay once lingered, movement begins. Where voices once accused, silence reigns. This quiet victory is not temporary. It is the sound of restoration taking its rightful place. Lord, you are still at work in the silence. You are shaping outcomes I cannot yet see. You are turning enemies into witnesses and obstacles into stepping stones. Every seed planted in malice becomes fruit for my testimony. My story no longer bends under their intentions. It bends towards your purpose. The night itself bears witness that the power of evil is limited. It moves within boundaries you have already set. The moment it tries to cross, judgment meets it at the border. I am hidden under your covering, unreachable to destruction. I rest, knowing the unseen has already bowed before your decree. The hour matures quietly, and peace becomes my companion. I feel the assurance of divine order returning to every part of my life. I am not in a battle, I am in dominion. The judgment has settled, and only grace remains to guide the dawn. The night is almost over, and its power is broken. The wind outside is gentle, but the spirit within me is strong. You have turned the battleground into sacred ground. Where fear once stood, peace now rules. Every unseen adversary has withdrawn, and the echo of their plans fades into nothing. The very air feels cleansed, filled with quiet strength. Those who once mocked my prayers now face the silence of unanswered desires. Their confidence has dissolved. Their voices have lost authority. They who raised weapons of words now struggle with their own sentences. You have written confusion into their language. They can no longer agree in their evil. Their weapons fail. Their alliances crumble. Their plots fall apart like ash in the wind. Every false witness loses power tonight. Every tongue that lied against me loses its voice. They spoke with ease, but their own hearts turn against them. The lies they spread no longer live in the ears of men. My name is restored, my image renewed, and my reputation shines untouched by their poison. The roots of bitterness are cut down. The weeds of jealousy are burned out. The soil of my life is cleared and ready for new growth. The harvest of peace begins to rise where pain once ruled. I sense the shift within me, an unexplainable calm, the kind that follows divine intervention. You have not only protected me, you have reset the atmosphere. Even the thoughts of those who oppose me now hesitate before they form. The darkness that empowered them has lost its permission. My footsteps are guided, and every new direction leads toward restoration. Let the houses that entertain wickedness find no rest until they release repentance. Let every alliance that planned delay dissolve into disagreement. The ones who said I would not rise now speak differently. The proof of your mercy changes their confession without argument. I no longer watch for danger. I watch for dawn. I no longer feel pursued. I feel preserved. The roads that were once heavy with fear are now quiet with blessing. My spirit feels the nearness of your presence like soft breath around me. I walk through this hour knowing that judgment is complete. The unseen messengers of evil return empty-handed. Their efforts are wasted, their intent defeated. The same night they used to operate in now testifies against them. The very darkness they trusted has betrayed them. They will know that light is stronger, even when it speaks softly. I breathe peace without effort. I rest without fear. I dream without disturbance. My mind and my surroundings are guarded by an unseen calm. The same fire that once defended me now becomes a light before me. The way ahead is open, steady, and full of quiet promise. The night that was meant to weaken me has become my altar of renewal. The tears that once watered pain now water purpose. I stand before you, Lord, with no fear of tomorrow, because the judgment has spoken. Final, fair, and complete. The night is fading, and dawn begins to whisper at the edge of the sky. The silence around me feels holy. It is not emptiness, it is fulfillment. Every voice of accusation has gone quiet. Every weapon has fallen useless. The presence of peace rests upon me like a mantle, and the air itself agrees that the battle is over. Lord, you have walked through my midnight like a judge wrapped in gentleness. You have separated every false intention from my destiny. You have drawn a clear line between those who stood with truth and those who chose deceit. Even those who pretended kindness now stand exposed by their own reflections. No human hand could have arranged this. It is your silent precision that speaks louder than any thunder. Every spirit of delay, distraction, and confusion has been dissolved. Their power was noise without substance. They cannot return, for they have been judged and dismissed. The nights ahead will not repeat the struggles of the past. What once chased me now flees from me. What once spoke against me now speaks for me. The shadows that carried my name in their mouths have lost authority. Their words no longer travel far. They fall heavy and die before they find a listener. My name is lifted by grace and sustained by divine order. My life stands as quiet testimony that righteousness outlives slander, and peace is stronger than any curse. I see the evidence of your justice not in the fall of others, but in the rising of calm within me. You have restored what was taken and replaced what was broken. The tables that once turned against me now turn in my favor. The circle that once closed around me now opens into freedom. Every form of resistance melts away. Every gate that denied my entry now swings open of its own accord. Every fear that waited at the door meets the strength of your peace and disappears. I do not rush forward. I simply walk in the rhythm of your protection. The heavens have spoken over my household. The covering remains firm. No darkness can linger where your name is honored. The light of your presence fills every corner, leaving no space for despair. Even the memories of pain lose their power, replaced by gratitude that you never left. Those who plotted in secret now see their effort was in vain. Their meetings were wasted, their altars unattended, their words powerless. They cannot understand how silence has defeated them. But I know, because you were in the silence. The peace that fills me is not temporary. It is a covenant. It is proof that justice has passed through and found its resting place. I no longer pray out of fear, but out of gratitude. You have finished what I could not begin. You have defended me without noise and won without struggle. Now the night bows completely. Every corner of darkness yields to the authority of light. My eyes open to a new morning, and I know the verdict is final. I am free, I am preserved, and I am covered. The judgment has spoken once and for all, and peace reigns without end. The morning light rises slowly, but the spirit of midnight prayer still lingers within me. The world is quiet, yet heaven has already completed its work. The battle was not fought in noise or fury, but in silence and certainty. What was meant to destroy me has become my testimony. What was meant to scatter me has become the foundation of my peace. Lord, you have proven again that your justice does not delay. It arrives in its own time, gentle but irreversible. Those who thought you were absent now realize you were watching. Those who mocked my patience now see that waiting is not weakness, but strength. You have defended me without my defense and lifted me without my striving. Every plan that rose against my peace has dissolved completely. The words spoken against me have no echo left. They fall to the ground and vanish. The curses designed in anger are swallowed by grace. The hands that prepared them are now empty. No weapon remains, and no voice holds authority over me. Isikun, you have drawn a hedge around my life that cannot be crossed. It is not built of stone or steel, but of your presence. It surrounds me from within and expands outward, keeping every form of evil at a distance. My thoughts rest inside that protection. My breath moves in harmony with your calm. The hearts that once carried hatred now grow tired of their own bitterness. The energy of their anger turns inward, and they begin to see themselves as they truly are. Even in judgment, you are merciful, for you use correction to invite repentance. Those who once planned my fall will one day tell the story of your mercy. Every shadow that lingered at the edge of my light disappears as the morning grows. The voices that once disturbed my nights are silent forever. The fear that tried to visit my rest is now a stranger to me. You have replaced anxiety with confidence, and in that stillness, I hear the language of peace. The ground beneath me feels different now. It carries a quiet assurance that I am standing on destiny, not danger. My steps are ordered, my way is clear. My peace is permanent. The storms that once frightened me now serve as reminders of how far I have come. Let the enemies of my soul know that I bear no hatred toward them. The battle is not mine, and vengeance is not my language. I have seen what justice looks like in your hands. It is firm, yet merciful, final, yet redemptive. I leave them to you, knowing that nothing escapes your sight. You have rewritten my story without erasing my journey. Every tear became instruction. Every loss became wisdom. Every silence became proof that you were near. I now understand that protection is not always visible. Sometimes it is the peace that refuses to break. As I stand between the last breath of night and the first light of dawn, I lift my heart in quiet gratitude. I am still here, whole, unbroken, and untouched. My enemies are scattered, my fears are gone, and my spirit is calm. You have kept me through the night, and now I face the day clothed in victory that needs no announcement. The morning grows brighter, and my spirit feels light. The quietness that surrounds me is not ordinary silence. It is the residue of victory. Heaven has moved, and the earth responds. The atmosphere is cleansed, and the air feels alive with new beginnings. I sense that something has shifted permanently, that the unseen has been reordered in my favor. Lord, you have sealed this hour with peace that cannot be stolen. The storms that roared against me now bow in surrender. The voices that mocked my faith have been silenced by the weight of your truth. I do not gloat in their silence. I simply marvel at your precision. You do not fail, and you never arrive late. Your timing is perfect, and your justice complete. Every hidden force that tried to follow me into the day has been stopped at the gate. Their strength is gone, their path erased. I walk forward without resistance, carried by grace that does not struggle. Every step I take confirms that I am covered. Every breath I draw testifies that I am free. The same night that once feared my prayers now carries my praise. The same darkness that hid my enemies now hides my deliverance. You have turned the hour of attack into the hour of manifestation. My peace has depth, my calm has authority, and my rest carries power. Every shadow that once lingered near my dwelling now flees without command. The doors that were once targets of attack now shine with divine covering. The very ground of my home is anointed with tranquility. No force of evil can remain where you have established your presence. Let every monitoring eye grow weary, and every accusing tongue find no listener. Let every false altar built against my peace crumble under its own weight. The names written in darkness fade, the chants lose rhythm, and the fire that once burned against me goes out completely. Nothing remains but light. You have turned confusion into clarity. The webs that entangled my progress have been burned away. My path is clean, my purpose sharp, and my peace unshakable. I no longer look behind me. There is nothing left there to fear. What tried to hold me has been judged, and what tried to harm me has been scattered. The sun begins to rise, but it only confirms what I already know. The night surrendered to your authority. I did not survive by luck. I endured by covenant. The protection that carried me through the darkness will carry me through the day. The quiet victory of this hour becomes the strength of my morning. Every unseen angel that warred on my behalf now surrounds me in rest. I sense the presence of divine guardianship, firm but gentle, unspoken yet undeniable. The world may see calm, but I know that calm was purchased through warfare only heaven could see. So I begin this day not with haste, but with reverence. I am walking through answered prayer, breathing in fulfilled promise, and standing on cleared ground. My enemies are silent, my destiny open, and my heart at peace. What began as warfare has ended as worship, and the morning carries the sound of completion. The morning stands still, and I breathe deeply. The peace within me is weighty, not fragile. It does not come from comfort. It comes from conquest. I have seen what happens when heaven intervenes quietly. No trumpet, no sound, yet everything changes. You, Lord, have moved like wind through walls and fire through shadows, leaving order where chaos once stood. Every hour of the night has surrendered its secrets. The arrows that once sought me lie broken. The words once spoken in anger are forgotten, swallowed by the silence of divine judgment. I no longer feel watched by darkness. I feel surrounded by light. Even the air seems to carry your assurance, steady and full. What was once heavy is now lifted. The burdens I could not name have vanished. The fear that crept near the edge of my faith is gone. In its place stands quiet authority, a knowing that I am preserved, that my name is safe, that my life is hidden in your keeping. You have written peace into my timeline. Where there was a pause, you have placed movement. Where there was confusion, you have set alignment. Where there was loss, you have placed restoration. Everything that tried to steal time now returns it in double measure. The pace of grace is not rushed, but it is unstoppable. Let every heart that wished me harm learn humility in the face of your mercy. Let every plan that rose without your permission fade into memory. I hold no resentment, only awareness that you defend without instruction. The justice you deliver carries purpose. It corrects as much as it conquers. You have rebuilt my foundation without noise. The cracks are gone. The walls stand firm. The gates are strong. Even the unseen corners of my soul feel renewed. I am not just protected. I am restructured. I stand taller, not because I am proud, but because peace has weight and victory has form. Every connection meant for evil now dissolves. Every unholy bond breaks quietly under your hand. Even the cords of thought that tied me to fear unravel. My mind is free, my emotions are still, and my heart rests in unshaken confidence. I have no enemy within, and none around me that can rise again. The morning light continues to rise, touching every hidden place. I feel gratitude moving through me like breath. My prayers have not ended. They have simply changed shape. What began as petition has become communion. I no longer ask. I acknowledge. You have done what I could not do. Every morning henceforth will remember this victory. The walls of my home will hold its echo. The ground beneath me will keep its record. The calm that fills this space is evidence of a fight already won. My peace is not borrowed. It is owned, sealed, and eternal. So I lift my eyes toward this new day without fear or hesitation. The same God who conquered the night goes before me. Every hour will carry his imprint. Every path, his wisdom. My footsteps are steady, my mind is clear, and my spirit is whole. I am not a survivor of the night. I am a witness of divine order. The morning unfolds gently, and its calm feels sacred. The sky is soft with promise, and the air carries peace that cannot be shaken. You, Lord, have proven once again that power does not always roar. Sometimes it whispers and stills the world around it. Every unseen enemy has bowed before your decree, and every shadow has faded under your light. The strength that moves within me is quiet, but absolute. I walk through my space and sense completion. The questions that lingered through the night now have their answers written in peace. You have not only silenced my adversaries, but restored my certainty. I move without fear. I think without worry, and I breathe without tension. My heart rests in alignment with your will. You have placed a seal upon this victory. It cannot be undone by the hands of men or reversed by words spoken in darkness. The judgment you released stands permanent. The power you displayed stands firm. The boundaries of my life have been reestablished and my portion secured. No one can trespass where you have placed your mark. Every altar that carried my name has been dismantled. The ashes testify that their season has ended. Their flames have no fuel left because my peace has extinguished their fire. Those who called on darkness in my name now call out for light, and in their confusion they will meet mercy. You correct even through judgment, and in that correction your goodness is revealed. The path before me feels cleansed. The air holds no trace of hostility. The same streets that once carried the scent of fear now echo with calm. I walk through them without glancing back. My confidence is not pride, it is trust. My silence is not weakness, it is rest. You have spoken on my behalf, and your word cannot return void. Let every season that begins from this morning carry the mark of restoration. Let every encounter be wrapped in peace. Let every task bear fruit and every step produce purpose. The delay has ended, the war has ceased, and the calm of heaven has taken its rightful place in my life. I no longer prepare for battle. I prepare for living. The war was real, but the peace is deeper. The enemies that sought my downfall have become lessons. The pain that once consumed me has become wisdom. You have turned everything meant for harm into a foundation for strength. The sound of this morning is soft yet powerful. It hums with grace. It moves like breath through still water. The world around me may not understand, but my soul knows this is what victory feels like when it is pure. No noise, no drama, only peace that stands unshaken. Lord, you have not just defended me, you have transformed me. I am no longer who I was when the night began. The fear, the unrest, the confusion, all of it has been replaced by awareness of your presence. I am calm, not because life is easy, but because you are near. The sun rises higher, and I stand in its warmth with gratitude. What was meant to bury me has become my testimony. What was meant to silence me has become my prayer. The night's warfare has produced a morning of rest, and every breath I take glorifies the God who fights quietly and wins completely. The sun stands firm above the horizon, and its light stretches wide. The last shadow of the night has vanished, and peace now rules both heaven and earth. The silence of this morning is not emptiness, it is fulfillment. Every word spoken in faith has found its answer. Every tear sown in prayer has become a harvest of rest. Lord, you have proven that victory does not always roar. Sometimes it breathes softly and fills the soul with stillness. You have spoken, and the earth obeys. You have judged, and all things align. I stand now, not as one who fought, but as one who was carried. You held me in unseen arms and brought me through every hour unbroken. The forces that rose in darkness cannot return. Their permission has been revoked, their assignment canceled, their memory erased. They will not find me again, for I no longer dwell where I used to stand. You have lifted me higher, out of reach, and sealed my borders with divine peace. The sound of this morning feels eternal. It hums through the air like quiet fire. It carries no fear, no hurry, only confidence. The work is finished, the judgment complete, and the peace unshakable. Even creation seems to agree. Birds sing softly, winds move gently, and time itself bows to the rhythm of your grace. You have given me authority not through power, but through calm. My words carry weight because they echo from stillness. My silence now speaks louder than my defense. My existence is a testimony of unseen warfare won by divine hands. I need not explain. I only live, and living becomes evidence of your justice. Every remnant of the night's battle dissolves into light. Every echo of fear fades in the warmth of the sun. I sense no tension, only release. You have healed every hidden place, restored every broken space, and filled every emptiness with your presence. I am whole again, spirit, mind, and body united in peace. Let this peace extend beyond me. Let it cover my home, my family, my path, and my future. Let every corner of my life reflect this morning's calm. May those who come near me feel the residue of your protection. May every conversation, every step, and every choice carry the fragrance of victory that needs no noise. The day unfolds, and I walk through it with awareness. Every breath is a reminder that I am not alone. Every moment is an altar built from the stones of last night's warfare. My gratitude becomes my offering, and my peace becomes my song. I bless this day, for it carries the mark of completion. I bless this hour, for it announces the end of striving. I bless my journey, for it proves that even in silence, you are faithful. I will not return to fear. I will not remember pain as defeat. I will remember only that you reigned through the night and crowned the morning with mercy. Now I stand in the full light of day, whole and certain. My enemies are scattered, my path is cleared, and my soul is calm. The judgment has spoken once and for all. I am delivered, I am protected, and I am established. Peace reigns within me, around me, and beyond me. The warfare is over, and the victory is eternal. This prayer was not just words spoken into the night. It was a decree that reshaped the unseen. If you have walked through storms, if the enemy has risen against your peace, let this midnight judgment become your anchor. When you pray with faith and calm assurance, heaven moves without noise, and battles end without spectacle. Psalm 59 teaches that the Lord defends his own, not with panic, but with power wrapped in stillness. Take this peace into your day. Let your actions, your thoughts, and your speech carry the same authority that flowed through these words. As you rise from prayer, believe that what was settled in the Spirit cannot be reversed in the natural. Speak life where there was fear. Choose calm where there was worry. Walk knowing that divine protection surrounds you completely. Share this prayer with someone who needs restoration. Every time you declare it, you strengthen another soul and extend the boundary of peace. Comment below what this prayer has broken in your life or the peace it has restored. And if you felt the quiet strength of this moment, subscribe and stay connected, because every prayer you join is another victory shared. May the grace of the Lord rest gently upon you. May his word guard your steps and his mercy follow you wherever you go. In the quiet of your mornings and the silence of your nights, may his presence remain your sanctuary. Until we meet again in the next prayer, dwell in peace, walk in faith, and keep your heart anchored in the Psalms.